Good morning. Tracy here. And today, let's have a slightly different perspective. That's the meaning of life. That's the key. It's our perspective. How we look at and what we look at. Because that changes the inside. As an example, does not make a difference how much money we have. If we are ungrateful, we think that we lack. But if we are thankful and grateful, we know that we have everything that we need. When we look at things, when we look at people, when we look at objects, whatever, when we look at ourselves, instead of us sitting there picking out, once over, glancing over, up and down, someone or something's imperfections, look at those as that person's perfection. We have to always remember it's those things that we see in another that we don't like or that rubs us the wrong way. We have that same thing in us, in ourselves. That's why it's rubbing us the wrong way. We can look at a gathering, a group. Someone will say, oh, it was a wash. It wasn't even a big party. It was just a few people showed up. That was it. But the truly thankful person will say, you know what? At first I was scared that it was going to be a big party, but I was truly thankful that it turned out to be a quaint gathering of those that truly cared. Those were the ones that showed up. Instead of us having a fear of communicating, a fear of making a step, a fear of taking a stand. Don't live your life rooted in fear. Live your life rooted in faith. I know that I am going to overcome. I know that this, what appears to be a mountain, is really just a small anthill. I know that the conversation, the communication that needs to come up out of me is going to come up from the depths of my soul and be able to express how I truly feel. And it will be accepted. Have faith, not fear. Those triggers, those things that people say, those things that people do that just kind of rub us the wrong way, get us in our feelings, make us mad, piss us the fuck off. Those triggers, that's truth. That's our spirit letting us know that we still have some work to do. We have healing that needs to be had. We have some self-acceptance that needs to be done. We have some love, some self-love that needs to be accepted. So those truths are actually our triggers. Instead of having regret for something that has already happened, you can't turn back the hands of time. You cannot undo what has been done. But what you can do, instead of living a life of regret, learn the lesson, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, get yourself together, and move forward. There is a gift that God has blessed each and every one of us with that we forget about, that we lose faith in, that we don't remember. And that is the gift of grace. Because we've all made mistakes. Each and every one of us. Now, if there is anyone here that has not ever made a mistake, they're lying. Because that is what we as humans do. We are born to make mistakes, not so that we can continue to make those same mistakes. It's so that we can learn from those mistakes, grow from those mistakes, remember those mistakes, and move forward. And as we're moving forward, so that we don't repeat those same mistakes when we're in a situation, any situation, every situation, let us not gloss over, meaning we cannot see what is actually happening. Let us recognize that a red flag is a red flag all day long. A red flag doesn't ever turn into a yellow flag or a green flag. It remains a red flag. So learn to recognize and to realize those red flags. Let us stop looking at and labeling ourselves and others as weird, as odd, as different, as strange, as eccentric. Let us stop. Stop doing that. Because all you're doing is bringing the attention to the lack that you feel within you, the imprisonment that you feel within you. Because those people that you labeled as weird, as strange, as different, actually, those people are free. Those people know what love is, because they are able to love themselves enough to be them. That's free. You labeling somebody? You, my dear, are bound. Up to here and in that heart. Open it up. Learn to be free. And what we think are funny games is innocent fun, is just joking at another's expense, as it's not that serious, but you wouldn't want it to be done to you. That, and I don't care how old you are or what you have, what you look like, or how many fake ass friends you got. That, in one word, is immaturity. That's it. Today, we have to take a different perspective. We've got to take a different viewpoint. We've got to look at things and life. That it's worth living for all of us, not just a select few of us. We have to take a different perspective.